You know, first up, Michael Hussey with that 88, did he retire from international cricket too early? Because he surely has a lot of cricket left in him.
Well, he retired on January 7. There's a reason why I'm wearing yellow. And it's not because of course, Chennai. It's, what a day for the Australians Day, Farokh. We had Watson making 100. And, of course, I know you're looking at me, looking at
no,
funny.
No, completely dominated Australians.
But
earlier.
Where was that? A month or so ago against the big boys.
How could they have dropped him, though?
Well, he's just, you know, that's what champions do. He got dropped, nothing was said in the press, and then all of a sudden he just come out and backed it up with a wonderful 60-odd and again an 80-odd, a match-winning 88.
Well, as predicted, it was a very, very close encounter. You know, with Chennai just, pipping it with the post. Tremendous. As you say, the Aussies absolutely dominated. Shane Watson's absolutely brilliant innings. 101 of 61 and Hussey 88 of 71. Who do you give man of the match to, Dino?
That's a good question.
It's the first time I probably would split it, but I always tend to give the man of the match to the winning team. So I'd have to give it to Hussey. But it's one day, if ever a day you wanted to split it down the middle.
There's one guy who definitely wouldn't get the man of the match.
And that's Sir Jadeja. He's not who got a null today.
None for 45 in his 3 overs.
Nightmare.
And the silver duck. Don't forget the silver duck as well.
And I predicted that.
Absolutely, yes.
Din Kharabe, when days are bad.
When he didn't do well with the ball,
things follow you.
You wouldn't do
and
well
as he came out to bat,
yes.
I said I wouldn't be surprised at all if he got a duck. Mind you, he got a beauty of a ball there.
Good nut.
Now it looks like the teams are listening to what we are actually discussing here in the studio, because another thing that you had predicted was that Dhoni should push himself up the order. He should come in at number 4, and he did that.
Well, isn't that expected? I mean, that's common sense. That's cricketing sense. That's smart cricket. And again, Mumbai should learn from that and bring Kieran Pollard up.
Right.
If they want to win games. He's the man who gets runs very quickly, and that's what he wants. If he's out, nothing to lose. There are people there who will always get 5 and 6 and over. But if this guy gets going, he'll turn the scoreboards over.
Is the momentum of IPL starting to change now? The last 3 games have been batting dominated. We haven't seen that really all throughout the IPL. So I just wonder whether or not batsmen are starting to think less and just smash the living daylights out of it and stop worrying about, is that his slow ball? Just back away, hit the ball straight, because we're not seeing any of these Dilshan shots and these all that. We're looking at power play.
What do you call it, the scoop?
The Dilshan scoop.
Well, you need to wear a helmet if you're going to play that shot.
Well, one bit of...
They're playing smart cricket. Look at Sehwag. And I'm sure Vivi must have told them, look here, you're a class player. Don't go out and try and hit a 6 the first ball.
Cricketing shots.
You got to get your eye in because you're wearing the Sehwag. If you stay at the crease for another 5 overs or 10 overs, you'll change the complexion of the game. That's what he did. Sensible start, and nothing silly.
As far as that particular injury is concerned with MS Dhoni, not looking good?
Well, that's why they carry their wags around with them. Sakshi will give him a good massage. Some ठीक हो जाएगा, Hey,
I'm sure he has a professional masseuse.
I think he's done his hip or his intercostal in here in the ribs. So if it's a rib one, it might be 3 weeks. The
leave it to Sakshi, she'll sort it out.
Okay, well, we'll get a report from her.
No, but massages aside, where do the Chennai Super Kings really go from here? Because suddenly things are falling in place for them. They beat Kolkata Knight Riders, which was a good victory at a time when they looked like they would lose the match, and again today a thumping win. People are calling them the title.
Still conceding a few more runs than they should be, I think. I was really impressed with one guy, Holder, as a bowler. He's just a young boy. Geez, he reminded me, Farokh, of Joel Garner. He's a big unit, and his action was very similar.
People on our sports desk were saying the exact same thing.
Chennai has the momentum. They won 5 after 6 games, haven't they? So they are riding high at the moment.
Would you say the bowling of both the teams have been exposed a little bit here? Because both sets of bowlers.
Yes, I think you got to give credit to the batsmen. The 2 Aussies, Shane Watson and Mike Hussey, played absolutely brilliant. And Suresh Raina, of course, played superb, didn't he?
And Raina was a great night. But can I just say something about Watson? Sure. This is where he's got 2 centuries in Test cricket and 45 Tests, and not enough really for a player of his calibre. We know that. What the problem is, he averages well over 200 balls to make a century, a Test century. He shouldn't be doing that. It takes forever to get from 50 to 100. And when you've got the power like he's got, he doesn't take guys on. He should be taking guys on.
He gave us vice captaincy to concentrate on his cricket. That doesn't make sense to me.
There's a few problems going on, I think, with the thing.
There must be, because you don't give up your vice captaincy to concentrate. You're going to concentrate on your cricket in any case, aren't you? And vice captain will give you additional responsibility.
Right.
I think something to do with him going back home and all that.
Well, Farokh, I think when they dropped him from the one game, he said, well, I'm the vice captain, I've been sacked. Well, he doesn't have any confidence in me, I might as well give it to someone else.
Right.
I think either that or he's thrown the toys out of the cot.
Right.
So,
he's one hell of a nice guy, isn't he?
I mean, he's a quiet bugger.
I don't know Shane Watson as well as you do.
I tell you what he does do. He plays this in one-day cricket unbelievably well. He was great today.
I think you hit the nail right on the head over there with that one, Dino, because Shane Watson has over the years proved himself to be a confidence cricketer. If he's high on confidence, got a good knock under his belt, he will deliver.
I tell you what, he murders left-arm spinners better than most batsmen I've ever seen, right-hand batters I'm talking about. He murdered Jadeja today.
You see, he gives allowance for the turn. He comes right behind. I mean, simple technique that is coaches or youngsters who are watching should watch very closely. He comes right behind the ball. Other players, if the ball is turning away from you, they hit it from here and allow the ball to turn, so it takes your edge. But this Watson comes right behind and covers it.
But despite his century, it's Michael Hussey who's walked away with the man of the match award.
Well, there you go. Well, that's probably, and rightly so. But all in all, I wouldn't be so upset if I was a Rajasthan fan. I would think they played pretty well tonight. They're starting to play better from away from home. But again, they've just got to bring that bowling a bit. Missed fields a few. The skipper wasn't too good in the circle. So again, I keep saying it, and Professor Dino keeps saying it. It's your defensive skills that will cost you wins in one-day matches, not your offensive skills.
But Rajasthan, only Shane Watson and Benny. Benny got 36. No one else contributed.
Well, at the end of the day, even though the Royals have lost this particular match, I think one silver lining for them is the fact is how well their openers did. Because if their openers click 9 out of 10 times, the Royals at least this season have gone on to win matches.